Hello, this is Nick with Albert Air Conditioning. Today we are going to look at a ductless split system made by AC Pro, which is manufactured by Medea. It's a 1-to-1 ductless split system that we mounted on an outside wall. So I'm going to go through the system, show you the features, the benefits, the outdoor unit, the indoor unit, tell you the specs and all that stuff. As always, please like this video, subscribe to my page for more like this. If you have a comment, leave it in the section below. I'll be sure to try to answer those for you. And if you're in the Orange County, California area, you're thinking about a ductless split or any other type of system like a heat pump or an AC system, gas furnace, let me know and I can help you with that. You can reach us at 714-526-6368 or albertair.com. So we are looking at a 1.5-ton AC Pro ductless split system. This system is 22 plus SEER and very efficient. It is a heat pump condenser, so it will do heating and cooling. It is a variable speed inverter compressor, so it has many different speeds depending on your temperatures inside. We did mount this on a wall, so we do have a mount here that goes on the back that we can slide up and down. This unit only weighs about 90 pounds, actually 95 pounds, and the stand can actually hold up to 250 pounds. So no problem on the weight on that. This is a very small unit, single fan in front because it is a 1.5-ton heat pump condenser for the ductless split. It's roughly 36 inches wide by about 13 inches depth and roughly about 30 inches tall. We also had to run an electrical to this unit. It is a dedicated circuit. Inside this would be the 30 amp fuses that come from a sub panel in the garage. It is 220 volt. Like I said, 30 amp breaker, 30 amp fuses in that. We also have our refrigerant lines right here that run down and into this garage down here. And then we have our condensate drain that comes off and drains down the hill. This unit you do want to give some clearances to. We are going to trim some more of the bushes on this side because you do have a coil right here that wraps around back. Underneath the unit is not a big deal, and to the right of the unit it's not a really big deal if there's some brush, but we will probably end up trimming that back a little bit. You don't want those to get on the coil. So this is mounted on the side of a house. Underneath is a double garage. We have a garage up front and a garage underground in the back, which is under this big deck right here. So we wanted to place the unit over here and go underground with the lines, but we decided this would be a better location, easier to service, get to the lines. We didn't want them underground. So I'm going to take you down in that garage and show you what we did because it's very, very interesting. So let's go take a look at that right now. So in this garage, we have the front garage here. You can see where we ran the lines outside, and we'll get this a little more sealed up in there, but we have our refrigerant lines, electrical and condensate drain all running out through there to our condenser. Up above here, this silver line right here and this conduit, this aluminum flex, that goes to the sub panel, which is right over there where our 30 amp breaker is. And if we follow these lines right through here, we actually come into this really cool room in here, which is a music studio. And this is where musicians will sit and perform. Sometimes they sing and record all that stuff. Very hard to cool. This is underground. There's a lot of people in here. The solution was doing a ductless split. So we did have to run the lines up and through the ceiling. And we did a ceiling mount one-way fan coil right there. And it's very unassuming. If you walked in here, you probably wouldn't notice it because it is recessed in the ceiling. It hangs down about a ½ an inch right there. Now above this in the ceiling, we were very lucky because the bays run long ways in this, and they had enough room for the unit to be mounted, and they're high enough for the unit to be mounted. So this unit's roughly about 13 inches left to right. And then behind this, we did have to cut some drywall to mount it and attach lines to it. We were able to put it up into the ceiling, and we had 12 inches once we got above this to the top of that, to the bottom of the deck that's above this. So it's about 9 inches tall in there. We were able to get our control wiring in there, our refrigerant lines, and our drain, and have enough fall to bring them out over here and then run those outside to where that condenser is. So very nice unit. It's variable speed inside as well. We have a really cool remote control that runs everything. You can actually swing the flow of the air here, so that can go back and forth, so you can direct it to where you want to go. We have an LED screen right here. We have it set for 60 degrees because we want to run this unit, make sure it's working good. But this should cool this room no problem. This is a 2-car garage, roughly about 20 by 30 or so. They do get a lot of people in this. So we went with an 18,000 BTU ceiling mount one-way fan coil, matched with that 1.5 ton heat pump ductless condenser outside. So this should be able to cool this room fine. Sometimes they do have about 10, 12 people in here. They have horns blowing, drums going, all that stuff. So this should take care of this room no problem. All of these doors actually slide closed to insulate this room for sound. So this was a very good solution for what they needed. It doesn't take up very much space at all because it is recessed in the ceiling. The other options would be like a high wall fan coil on the wall, which would stick out, maybe hit the lights. And then we have, this is all cinder block wall behind here, and then dirt because this is actually underground. So let me know what you think about this particular installation. Is this something that you might be interested in? Or have you looked at other ductless split systems? Let me know any of your questions that you might have. And I appreciate you watching this video. You can reach me at 714-526-6368 or at albertair.com. Thank you for watching.